People often make the mistake of thinking that their purpose has to be something huge or world altering. I often say, if the promise is clear, the price is easy. Overcoming those challenges comes with a price. Finances, hard work, time, sacrifice. My dad wakes up every morning and behind his walker he shuffles off to tell all of the staff at the residence he lives in good morning because he cares about people. Imagine something as simple as, I'm going to make 10 people smile every day.
Keep shining, be a light. You were made to be a lighthouse, shine bright. Keep shining, be a light.
Hello, and welcome to Keep Shining with Stuart MacMillan for the month of June. This month, we'll be talking about purpose and vision. And I'm pleased to say that our guest later this month will be none other than New York Times bestselling author Todd Duncan, and he will be speaking on vision and purpose as well. But today, I want to share my thoughts on those two words that I believe go hand in hand. You truly can't have one without the other, vision and purpose. If you have vision, the next step is to figure out what you need to make that vision a reality, and therein lies your purpose. I often say, if the promise is clear, the price is easy. If the vision has been painted well, either by you or someone else, and you have figured out what you need to do, what your part is in that vision, that's essentially your purpose. Well then, anything that gets in the way is simply a challenge to overcome. And oftentimes, overcoming those challenges comes with a price. Finances, hard work, time, sacrifice. All of these are prices to pay, but we and the people we lead are so much more willing to pay those prices when we have a vision in front of us of what we can achieve, where we can be, and most importantly, who we can be. Our part in that vision is our purpose. You may have a vision of your children growing up to be people of impact. Well then, your purpose is to be the parent that helps them get there. I personally have a number of roles in my life, and one of my favorites is being a grandfather. I am Papa Mac, and my vision is of my five, and pretty sure there are more to come, but my five grandchildren being happy, significant, and I use that word carefully over the other S word, success. I believe significance is far more important than success. So I want my grandchildren to grow up to be happy and significant people. People who will maximize their talent and potential and grow up to be the very best version of themselves. The version of them that God purely intended when He knit them in their mother's womb. My purpose in this grand vision is to be the best grandfather I can be. To be a Papa Mac that leaves a legacy in them of encouragement, love, disciplined hard work, service, and gratitude. In a word, I want them to be light. And as long as I'm able to do so, I will make that part of my purpose. I have other purpose as well. I have most recently been asked to take on a significant leadership role at a company called Plexus in Arizona. And the first thing I thought it was important to do was to create a vision for the next decade or so. It just so happened that their 30th anniversary is in 2038, approximately 12 years from now. I believed that if I was going to give our employees and distributors some sense of purpose in their work at Plexus, that it was imperative that we painted a picture of what we will look like in 12 years. We are calling it Vision 30 because it's tied to our 30th anniversary. It was amazing to me to see how fired up folks got. Our vision is to help the world by being the number one gut health company on the planet. And in doing so, to provide financial opportunity for tens of thousands of people who want to build with us. But some of the greatest fruits of this kind of vision are that people who have a purpose are more excited to come to work, are more excited to do the things that are necessary to achieve that vision. Remember, if the promise is clear, the price is easy. My dad will be at 97 this summer, and 2 years ago, my sister and I decided we would have a party for his 95th birthday. Well, we sort of avoided telling him because he's kind of set in his ways and doesn't really like a lot of, as he says, hoopla. Don't be doing a big hoopla, he said. Save it. I'm living to be over 100 like my father did. You can throw a party then. True enough, my grandfather did live to be 102 and had all his mental faculties until one night his heart just stopped beating. My dad wakes up every morning and behind his walker he shuffles off to tell all of the staff at the residence he lives in good morning. He wishes them a great day. He inquires about their brother or daughter or son or some other family member that he's asked them about because he cares about people. He remembers all their names and where they live and what they do, and he walks around asking people about that as he wishes them good morning. After every meal, he rolls into the kitchen and tells the chefs how amazing the meal was. Great job, he says. His purpose is to encourage others and make them feel good. Oh, and to celebrate his 100th birthday. Get his letter from the Prime Minister of Canada, King Charles, and probably the General of the Salvation Army. By the way, since part of my purpose is to celebrate all of my family and let them know how special they are, we did have some hoopla around his 95th. When you live with purpose, every day is a mission to fulfill that purpose. It gives you a reason to get up. It gives you a reason to have a little pep in your step. It gives you the courage and desire to pay the price for any challenge that gets in the way of your purpose and subsequently your vision. People often make the mistake of thinking that their purpose has to be something huge or world altering. Purpose is simply making sure that you live every day for something, to make someone proud, to be a friend, to make someone else smile. How about that? Set a goal to make 10 people smile every day. It's funny, I just thought of my mom who used to say, some people make people smile by arriving and others by leaving. Anyway, she was quite a card. Whatever it takes, whatever it takes. Imagine something as simple as, I'm going to make 10 people smile every day. The Starbucks barista, the bagger at your grocery store, the homeless person that sits at the same street corner every day. Maybe you feel you've been given talents and opportunity that demand a more grandiose purpose. Well, good for you. Embrace it. Living with purpose will invariably make us better versions of ourselves. Helping other people see their purpose by painting vision will make you and a host of people better versions of themselves. And that's how we make the world brighter. By shining a light on a pathway, a hill, a part of the ocean, and in doing so, we give people the opportunity to do what we did, to shine a light. My mentor, John Maxwell, says, I do it, you watch, you do it, I watch, you do it, someone else watches. This model of duplication will work for almost anything, and it will work especially well in illuminating a vision and giving people purpose. So, I conclude by saying, paint that vision, find your purpose, and help others to find theirs. Keep shining and be a light.
Be a light.